Hello everybody, Gabe here with Shockem Comics. I am coming to you today because this is the last day of the year. So Shockem Comics 2025 wrap up. It's really great to be here. We've had an amazing year and I just wanted to kind of recap some highlights. It really has been a big year for us here at Shockem Comics. First of all, we published Emma, Rise of a Mythic, issue 3. The first 3 issues of Emma, they're serialized. You know, they're our first volume of comics we've ever made. And you can actually purchase those comics physically if you're into, collecting physical comics. We also launched all of our comics on Global Comics, which is, in our opinion, the best place to read digital comics. The cool thing about our comics as well is that they are 100% free to read. There's no barrier to entry. So check it out over there at Global Comics. Not only that, did we get the first 3 issues of Emma, Rise of a Mythic on Global Comics, we also produced 2 more comics in that series, which you can also read over at Global Comics 100% free. In addition to Emma, Rise of a Mythic, though, we also began heavy production on our second series called Bigfoot Squatcharazzi. By the way, Bigfoot Squatcharazzi issues 1, 2, and 3 are available to read 100% free on Global Comics as well. In addition to our comics, though, we also launched a few new podcast and video series. We launched the Shockem Bolt, a news update style presentation keeping you up to date with all things Shockem Comics. In addition to that, we also launched Page to Panel, our breakdown commentary series where we dissect each page of every comic that we produce. And, we kind of give a deep dive on what we were thinking about each page that we were constructing, as well as some, production anecdotes about what we were working on. So that's been a ton of fun to dive into as well. Also, we introduced the Shockem Poll Box. This is where we sit down to talk about all the comics that we're picking up. The Poll Box is really meant to cover everything that we're reading and meant to discuss the things that we appreciate or dislike about what we were reading. 2025 has genuinely been a wonderful year for us here over at Shockem, and really, we couldn't have done it without you. We couldn't have done it without you. We couldn't have done it with our friends over at the Bigfoot Fun Park. And we also couldn't have done it without our late founder, Daryl Henley, whose influence and passion still sticks with us to this very day. It's really in his honor that we continue to press on. We're very excited to press on in 2026. What we're currently doing, everything that I just mentioned, Emma, Rise of a Mythic, Bigfoot Squatcharazzi, our podcast and video series that we're producing, we're looking forward to new opportunities in 2026 to bring you new stuff as well. That's really exciting. Your support is appreciated, and it's definitely meant more than it ever has, and we need it more than ever as we push on, with new stuff in 2026. And we're just genuinely grateful for the opportunity to do what we've been doing. So thank you so much for sticking with us through all of this. Thank you to everyone who's bought the comics, who's read the comics, who's given us feedback on the comics. We couldn't have done this without you. So see you later, 2025. Let's press on into 2026.